are having a rapid fire with Gaurav sir. So Gaurav sir, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
So we'd like to see your screen, sir. That's the pain point.
Right,
Yeah,
hopefully.
so it is rapid fire with gangster Gaurav. So we need an explanation to the right side pictures. So when it was, I think it is 2007.
No, this is 2007. This was at a conference in Canada, in a city, in a town called, in the state of Calgary, Banff. Yeah, the town called Banff, where I'd gone for a conference. And this was, I think, way back when we did not have all those smartphones with fancy cameras.
Yes.
So yeah, I was just standing in the hotel lobby and I asked somebody to click it.
And the left one, sir?
This is from, I think this is from some event. I cannot recall which event is this, but I think looking at the badge, I have all these badges with me, but I can definitely check the badge, and I think some event at Dreamforce or Trail at DX, one of the events that they hold on those days.
The reason why we put this gangster is because you are gangster of Salesforce certifications. So whatever the Salesforce certification is difficult in the ecosystem, you are the first person to crack it. So
No, not really. I think I am still preparing for the JavaScript certification. I think I still need to give it a little bit more time. But in general, I think that's one of the benefits if you stick around to a technology for a long time. Then there are some positives of it. So I just say that that's one of the positives of being old.
yeah. So can I start this rapid fire, sir? We had few rapid fire questions for you. So
Oh, I thought this was the rapid fire, but
no,
anyway,
no,
go
we
ahead.
had some questions. So you have to
Go
be
ahead.
rapid. You have to be the answer should be firing.
Should call it coffee with Sesha.
Yeah, copy with Vijay or accept this Vijay or Sesha. So my first rapid fire question: why Salesforce?
It was purely by chance, I would say. In 2007, when I was moving back to my hometown, the company I joined, they were exploring Salesforce, and they wanted somebody to kind of explore it and do a capability analysis. It was purely by chance, if I have to happen it. But I think once I saw what the product potential was, I stuck around.
Yes. And my second question is the toughest and the easiest certification till date.
Toughest has to be B2C commerce architect. Fun fact, I think it might have changed. I don't know, but Artisan Hub publishes some statistics, and the last I saw, there were only 2 certified B2C commerce architects in India. One is me, and then there's one more person called Praveen Gaur who works for Salesforce. So that has to be the toughest. There is no course for it. There is no documentation for it. It is just an exam that you can only pass if you have done projects as a B2C commerce architect. So that has to be the toughest. Easiest, I really don't think I can say that, but I think as long as you prepare well for a certification exam, as long as I think you practice well and you do all the Trailhead modules, the exams are not difficult. So I would not call any exam as the easiest.
Sure. So my third question: if you are given the chance to become one day CEO of Salesforce, what major changes you will do in this tenure?
I would not want to be the CEO of Salesforce, but I would want to open up, since I come from a strong commerce background, and I know that a lot of people want to learn commerce and it's a closed ecosystem. I would want to open it up. So I would want that people should be able to get sandboxes as easily as they can get a developer sandbox. I think that's the big change I would make, and then I would potentially shift the headquarters from California to Hyderabad.
Thank you very much. That's the biggest shift. Okay, so we know you are very good with Google Cloud Platform also. So can you mention major differences between Salesforce and Google Cloud? Any
I
three
think
differences?
it's a not really apples versus apples comparison. Salesforce, when we talk about it, there is a platform as a service component to it, and then there is Google Cloud is more of a platform as a service. When we talk about Salesforce, we are usually referring to all these cloud offerings like sales, service, marketing. In that sense, Google Cloud is more of a platform. It is not products built on those platforms. So three differences. I think Google Cloud is a more open stack. I think Salesforce is getting there with things like LWC now. The other is, as I said, it's not really so BigQuery, Cloud Store, Firebase. These are all products which are generic. These are not specific to a target audience like a sales, service, or a marketing. And then third difference, yeah, I think there are no parallels. It's very different stacks, and the reason I have been learning it is because my employer, we signed a partnership with Google, and I think we decided to skill up our teams. And as the CTO, I think it's one of my responsibilities to be skilling up myself. So it's more of a compulsion and something that I've actually liked doing that. So.
Sure. So your next question is in the chat window, sir. So if you can open the chat window, you can see that.
GCP is pretty much like AWS. AWS, I think, again, it's borderline. You can call it platform as a service or infrastructure as a service, because AWS does both. GCP does both as well. So it's very much like AWS, but the difference is it's pushed by Google and all the components. So on AWS, you would typically use things like EC2, S3, relational data, what they call it, RDS. But on GCP, you would use some different things like GCP instances. You would use BigQuery. You would use data tables, big tables. A lot of different technology stack. I mean, the stack is so diverse that I have only very limited experience with things that I've used. So I can't really speak to a lot of things that exist, but you can find a lot of white papers in terms of how GCP and AWS are different from each other.
Yes. So the next question is in the chat window, sir. If you can open the chat window, you can see that it's a tongue twister. So you have to repeat this tongue twister for 10 times.
Is it?
So I will repeat it for you for first time. So can canned can into an uncanned can, like a canner can into an uncanned can. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. Can you can a canned can into an uncanned can like a canner can?
You have to be more speed.
I can't do this. I'm really bad at these. Sorry.
At least try for once or twice.
Can you can a canned can into an uncanned can like a canner can a canned can into an uncanned can? This is the best I can do.
That's awesome. So my another question is, give me a second. So choose one, Einstein AI or Commerce Cloud.
I'll still go with Commerce Cloud because I think that's something which I've done for several years. Einstein, I think I've recently, I think last year was when I really had a lot of interest in Einstein. I think Einstein as a platform is great. I can't really pick, to be honest, but being an Einstein champion, if I pick Commerce Cloud, they'll kill me. But I think it's again an apples versus oranges comparison. Very different products, very different appeals. B2C commerce is Commerce Cloud is a more mature product. Einstein, they are still kind of figuring it out. So very different products, very different comparisons.
So yes. So what is your next certification you are aiming for? I think you already answered that.
JS, yeah, it will either be JS or it will either be Education Cloud. So I still have some work to do on both of them.
Yes. So last two questions. So this is the penultimate question. So who is your favorite trailblazer in India?
Oh, I cannot pick one. But I think the beauty
because I asked this question is I asked everyone this question. Their answer is Gaurav Khetrapal. So what's your answer?
No, I think, yeah, I cannot name one individual. I think we as a community are very blessed. There are a lot of people who are doing a lot of good work. And I think the way Salesforce defines trailblazer is that anybody who's helping others or anybody who's learning is a trailblazer. So for me, all the 39 people on this group right now, you are all trailblazers in your own right. And then there are a lot of people who are doing good work in their own ways. So I can't really name any specific individual. So for me, anybody who is learning or helping others learn is a trailblazer in two sense.
That's really awesome. So my last question, and again, you didn't give appropriate tongue twister for the previous one. So you can give this for this. So you can see it in chat window.
I
So
am
last
tired now.
rapid fire. I know, so you're tired and your health is not good. Give it a try for one or twice. If you must sorry, if you must cross a course, oh my god, my tongue is twisting. So please, you give it a try.
I think what we can do is we can have somebody from the audience try it. I think that will
Yeah,
be better.
that
So
is good.
whoever wants to try it,
So unmute yourself and try, guys.
come on, you'll get a prize from Sesha. Giridhar wants to try.
Yeah, Giridhar, go ahead.
If you must cross a cross cow across a crowded cow, cross course cow across the crowded cow, crossing carefully.
You have to try it for 3 to 4 times.
Once is enough.
Yeah. Any other
Thank
who
you.
would like to try? One more chance to any other.
You can get another MacBook from Sesha.
Okay, then I think we are good, sir. So it's really a pleasure to have you in this session. This is from us, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you,
Thanks.
Sesha, for having me. Have
Thank
a
you.
great Sunday, and thank you. Bye bye.
Thanks, sir. Bye bye. Have a nice day.